All right, being August 10th, 2026, it's 6:06 p.m. I'd like to open the recreation meeting for August 10th. Call to order. We have some meeting minutes from July 20th, 2026. Brad, I know you weren't here.
I was here in spirit, my friend.
We know that.
And I thank you for keeping me posted, Patsy, as well.
Good. So, Patsy, you
I
have
did review the minutes
Yep.
earlier today. They look good to me. So
Yep, I
I make a
agree.
motion that we accept the minutes as written.
All right, I second that. All those approved?
Aye.
Aye.
I'm sorry, I didn't say the date in that.
That's fine. July 2026. All right. New business. I had Laureen add Old Home Day discussion just to it, only because I don't know if we have another meeting before Old Home Day coming up. Because it's on Labor Day, right?
Yep. So
Should we have
it
one?
would be September. It will be like September 5th.
Yeah.
So we won't.
We probably won't.
I left my phone outside.
That's fine.
You're fine. No.
Yeah, you're good.
All right,
So there's
just for dates.
yeah, write it down.
Yeah,
We're fine.
So it's more or less just no vehicles on the field and just stuff like that.
I'm there, or now he's there. He's like on Old Home Day too.
Okay.
So we know, and we're setting up so no one goes down there. What there's bouncy houses like there is every year, but
Right.
they don't dig holes or anything.
Gotcha.
I think the biggest issue is the Highland games, and because
they do that on the home day too.
Yeah. So, but we're there.
Yes.
So it's a little bit different, and they do bring the dirt, fill in their holes and stuff. But I'll make extra special. I'll pay attention to that. And
so now you mentioned that, Maynard Field was one of the coaches, because there's two teams of practice up there, a U6 team and then a U11 team. I used 6 5-gallon pails of screen loan to fill in the holes, and I don't even think I got them all. That was only on the one.
Call me if you need help.
Yeah, no, I appreciate
it because I need the exercise.
All right,
I really do.
But I was just taken back. I spent like hour and a half, 2 hours one morning. That Monday morning after Blueberry Festival, because I tried to do it that morning, but all the tents are already set up. I'm like, oh, I told my boys, nope, we can't do it today.
So you heard that the Highland they left that was like back when they did it in the spring, right?
I think May was their event.
They did that big event that they used Maynard, and they just left a lot of holes. Now,
Who did the big event? I'm sorry.
Highland Games.
I must have missed that.
So I know that so I know that they put. I mean, he's a member of the Old Home Day Committee too, so I know that he puts a lot of effort in. I'm just not sure if they did a as complete job as they normally do, because we've like in the past years, like Diane has been there, and they've showed up, and they have done a really good job fixing it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just weird when you said that, because I didn't expect it.
I didn't either.
It isn't like a normal thing that they've ever walked away, because this is the time frame. So I'll have a conversation, and I will also double check. And
I may be able to offer you something along with that conversation. You know how every year at Old Home Day I use my high-speed lawn tractor?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Right?
Yeah, right.
Still 20 horse, but the gearing's different. All the stuff's taken off, right? But it does have a trailer. So what I'm thinking is, since I'm elected to be one of the golf cardees this year, maybe what I could do is, I'm not sure, I'd have to stash it somewhere the night before, or just bring it down early on Old Home Day. But I could leave my tractor and a trailer full of dirt.
Well, see what they, because it's on that. It's a responsibility to repair.
I'm not letting them do it. They're going to make it worth it to me.
No,
it's their responsibility. But I'm going to make all the ingredients there, if you'd like. I have no problem with this.
We'll
Spades, dirt, tractor that starts every time.
Yeah.
And we'll make it easy for them to repair any damage, because that's unacceptable.
And we'll talk to Rob. We'll talk to them, and you and I can talk and see.
It's great entertainment. I enjoy it. I would like to keep it coming back, and I don't want to cast I don't wanna cast you know,
Bad light on it.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
No,
I
no,
wanna
I
eclipse those.
them. We want them. They're a good addition. We have to just make sure that all the, all the T's are crossed and I's are dotted with the fields and everything. And
Right.
um,
I'm just gonna plan on putting the tractor and trailer down there. We'll get the dirt either from my house or yours.
Yeah.
We'll find
Okay,
dirt,
yeah.
we'll put the trailer, and, I'm scared if I leave it, somebody will steal it, because everybody knows how to steal a lawn tractor in Charlton, but it's got no mowing deck, no nothing on it, it just, it goes like heck tractor.
all right, we'll
That's the end of that for me, thank you.
no, perfect. And you and I will talk about that. We'll figure it out. And
All right, perfect. All right, I don't have any action items at this time. And then I printed out, well, bills. We double paid the Slims since we had a late meeting last month. So we paid for August already in July
Okay.
at our last meeting. Then finance, here's just, I printed this out so everyone can see what the current budget is, what we've used, what's ahead.
Thank you.
Is this- no, you go ahead.
Have that on. Yep.
No one actually watches the videos or anything. So
They shouldn't watch.
no,
I'm sorry.
they're the minutes. We don't release the minutes we get. We release paper minutes, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, if they wanted to, and maybe somebody wanted to watch.
No, please keep talking, please.
Yeah.
By all
So
means.
is this before the AED money? Like, is this?
I don't know if
Heavens to purgatory.
I don't think that that's after anything from any of the league withdrawal,
Okay.
AED, and
But that's still
speaker.
fine. There's
It's
still a
still
good
one
balance,
more
yeah.
than a great
Yeah,
amount.
okay.
Very comfortable.
Because kids a good time with that.
Yeah.
I know nobody listens to this, but we're gonna give some kids a good time with that.
Without a doubt.
And it'll be much
Um,
easier. I'll make sure that when we go and do that, and we finally have a master plan meeting, one that everybody's actually invited to.
Yeah.
We mention the lights. I'll like specifically put the lights as
Yeah.
a discussion, as a goal on the master plan, which because things are never fast,
Uh-huh.
but the master plan should a year or so goes in line with the lights. So we make sure that it all all the little all the little boxes are checked. 'Cause
Exactly.
it should be there. So the development of the fields and
Right. All right, perfect. All right, next up, phone calls, emails, and requests. No phone calls, no emails. Well, just the email was for the couple of the football coaches were mentioning about the length of the Maynard Field football field. It was long, so I'd emailed Lorraine last week to have Nick check
Which field?
Maynard
Maynard.
football field, the lower one, where the kids play football, way down below.
Yeah.
Raj.
Yep. So I did have Nick check what the contract said for the length. And they mow every Friday, and I checked on Saturday and it was to the correct length. So just because kids have already started scrimmages, part of the field is lined. So that was just one thing that got taken care of, which is great. Safety check at playground and fields. I know I've been lacking on it. I don't see any issues with that. I went down and checked the pickleball court this afternoon. Seemed fine. If anything, there's just been trash I've had to pick up.
yeah, it's the same thing.
Crazy.
Whenever we go, there's just and if I did go, like every once in a while you go and the trash is like, oh, well, then I'll make a call. But
Correct.
there isn't. If I go to pick a couple of bottles of the kids left.
Yeah. And also, I just keep an eye on the toilet condition. I know some of the stench has been kind of heavy,
And the heat, right?
The heat
I think
adds
it's
to
just
it.
The heat,
Yeah. but it's always something.
Slims is always good about taking care of it as soon as they're called, but they I mean,
Yeah.
So it's scheduled too. So
No, correct.
it's hard to call ahead of time, but
Yeah.
I know I've been down, and every time because I get on, I have a cigarette with my mother and my cousin.
Yep.
Right, down and back.
Yep.
They're both dead. All dead.
Yes.
But, I try to swim through all of those
Yeah.
and just see what's going on. Pick up trash wherever I see it.
Good.
I don't know if there's a way to get more trash cans. I don't know if that's the solution. Maybe the solution is to relocate the trash cans to where somebody isn't. more heavily tempted to mess around with them. Don't know if that's an
Yeah.
option, don't know enough
I
about
think
it.
that there's people like I think like all the like the risers, right? So there's always trash under the risers, and
Yep.
and people can sit there, and there's a place to trash right there. Um, there's like risers. Again, there's trash where typically trash gets like the in front of the fence because people
Oh,
stand in
without a
front of the
doubt.
fence. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't.
They should take out what they bring in, just
Oh,
like the
Of course,
scouts.
or just throw it in the trash.
How do we encourage
That's
that?
not- I mean, I'm just happy there's no graffiti issues or anything. So I mean, whatever, a little bit of trash, I'm good.
We're lucky.
So
We're very lucky.
but yeah, the big thing is like, yeah, if we notice that I mean, if the toilets do need to be done, should we like, it would be Lorraine that we would,
Yeah,
and then
or
we
we
would
can
get
just
the
shoot an
things on.
email.
Okay,
To Slims, that's the protocol. And she's usually pretty good about that.
yeah.
I'm, as Patsy will tell you, and as you're finding out, I'm not, I didn't grow up in the nineties, so
So you
I'm
don't
not
have
really.
email?
No,
Oh,
I have email,
You
but
just
like,
text me if you notice something. Just text me if you notice
Or
something.
any of us.
well, I
Yeah.
know you got plenty to do too. I'm wondering if I could use you.
Absolutely.
I mean, you got a good boss, how's
So
that?
work for
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, it works.
That's what I'm saying, you're the best boss on earth.
I don't
right?
know about that.
Well, I work for the federal government, look at it
Yeah.
from where I'm sitting, all right?
Yeah,
If you wouldn't mind, if I notice something out of line down there, I'd love to be able to text you. I'll text you
all day,
before I
any
park.
day.
All right,
do it up.
this is what I've noticed most down there. Now, we did do an inspection down there, Patsy and I and Steve.
Yep.
And, actually what happened since you and I have spoken last is plenty. Patsy's been good enough to go around with me.
Mm-hmm.
And we went every place
All the way, yeah,
the
all the
three
way.
of us have any
Right.
jurisdiction at all.
Yeah.
And I'm very grateful for that. I learned an awful lot that day. I mean, Charlton has a lot to offer, but now I really know why people move here.
Mhm.
Okay, one darn good reason why people move here. We do have a lot to offer. And I mean, there are certain places I'd like to discuss. Maybe it's not for here now, but the trash thing. If there's a way we can encourage people to be more in the spirit of scouting. I wasn't a scout, but even I know well enough to take out what I bring in.
Oh
Yeah.
Or just kind citizens in general. That's it. I mean, just being a normal,
It's
decent person, a decent person. and stuff
exactly.
like that.
It's the little stuff that makes a difference. Like if a place is open, like here or town hall, you know what I've seen a lot of towns in New Hampshire do? They'll put a sign with hours, right? And the thing on top says open. Underneath, I'm looking right at you, New Boston, New Hampshire, with their brand new Morton
We highway department.
firehouse.
Yep, I have.
And police, it's a safety complex.
Yes.
It's Morton and it's wonderful, right?
Mhm.
They also have bunk space in there.
Yep.
Wonder how they did that. It's not a New Hampshire thing, hint, hint, hint.
Right.
But sign says open. Come on in.
Yeah.
Okay. In that spirit is that I've had way too much coffee and way too many cigarettes, and I apologize for running my mouth. But if we can make it so that somehow, and I know we can, make it so people almost feel like they're rewarding themselves by not being sloblets.
Yeah.
Don't throw your rib, don't
Yeah.
throw your chicken, don't throw your Wendy's.
Well,
cup of-
there's the like the Earth Day people that really do.
I'm good.
Oh, so you're okay. So it's.
Well, I mean, I'm not on the committee, but I mean, I do it every
Yeah,
week
but
on my side.
But they promote throughout the year. So maybe there's just a campaign in general. But
Well,
for the playgrounds, for the playground purpose, it's I don't think that the parents are bringing their little kids and they're throwing trash. It's the teenagers that go and they hang out there
Yes,
and they throw their
yeah.
trash and it is and I think that's a problem like everywhere in the whole entire country, not even the country. It's just an issue.
well, it's certainly a problem town-wide.
But it's not that like as the recreation board.
And we don't have a lot of hangers. We have a couple of people that will stop, Maynard Field, use the lot. sometimes during the day, I've seen guys that work construction meet their
Yes.
wives. There's a lot of this stuff going on, right?
Right.
I go anywhere I want, anytime I want. And I don't see a lot of, you know, I don't see a lot of teenagers slash, I don't know what generation they are, but you know, say folks from 18 to 25, I don't see a lot of them hanging around.
No.
So this is just kids that got habits that it's better if we could break them now somehow. But it's not nighttime people hanging around. I don't think, along with what you think, it's not the coaches. I don't think any coach in his right mind would promote or allow kids to leave litter behind.
Right.
This is
Just regular, it's just regular
another
teenagers that are
little
being sloppy.
empty thing. Yeah, it's
It's just,
being a lazy.
and it isn't that bad. The only time it's ever bad is when the trash is like something happens down there, the trash is overflow and the wind blows it.
Correct.
Like there isn't really, I mean, or it's been, you know, a couple of weeks. Like I know if I constantly go, it's not as bad. And everybody else, like I even tell my son when he drives by to stop, right? So it is, I think that's a discussion that's not quite recreation. It's more of a town culture thing. You know, people throwing trash in the road and stuff. I think that's just and then every day Earth Day it gets really hot. Everybody starts talking about no trash in the road.
Yes.
And then it kind of goes away and then it comes back. It's just one of those things. We're not going to solve. That's like solving world hunger and peace. You know, like we're not gonna solve that. We can try. You can try.
Oh yeah, no, I'll do whatever I can. I mean, I'm open to any suggestions from anybody, not just you two. I do my street, and my street's long. It winds around. It goes through a couple of intersections. You know, 3, yes, Buteau, Wheelock, and then there's a bunch. But I did it a week ago, and it looks like an explosion in a fast food factory up there.
Yeah.
I mean, tonight on the way here, there's stuff that wasn't there when I left at 1 o'clock to go to the grocery store that ballooned into this big thing with animal control and some sightings of my dog. And I was like, who is coming by here? And you can tell it's the same people, you know, what the trash is.
Yeah, but I mean, that's something. That's
So
that's a talent.
I'm just trying to
You know what? That's a
safe.
Danny. You should go to the Danny Dow.
Oh no, I do. I mean,
That's
well, see, the thing is, I don't like to bother him. And, you know, today he was being a gentleman. They were giving out traffic tickets like free McDonald's burgers up on Stafford Street. I'm all about it, man. I drive my square bodies. I drive 30, and you know where you can go if you don't like it.
Yeah.
Try to hit me, I'll win.
Right.
But my thing is, I'm not fortunate enough to have children.
Yeah.
So I think, and the reason why I wanted to get involved with this committee is we got to provide the best experience possible for those kids. Because I know when I was we moved from New York City up to Grafton in 1966. And then 1969, 68, fall of 68, I think it was, we moved to Millbury on Prospect Street. And 2.5 years later, we moved to Westboro. So between halfway through 4th grade, the time I graduated, I lived in 3 towns. And they were very different then. They're not like they are now.
Right.
But you can see the trend through the years about which towns did what for the kids, how the kids ended up, what they had to do, the choices they made along the way. You know, I every time somebody says library to me, you know what pops into my mind? Not Dexter Hall. I love Dexter Hall. I think it's great. I really do. Especially, I think it's great. But when I think of the library, I think of Grafton. Grafton's never failed.
Yeah.
There's a place out in New York that has a good library too, a little town that you'd never think. But they have a library. They have a good place. They have a lot of stuff going on. The whole thing with Earth Day, this is, I guess, what I'm getting at, is I remember the first Earth Day really well. We all rode our bikes to school, you know, and that was our way of saying green. I have solar panels on my roof from that day. I said, somehow, somewhere, I'm going to be like that. I'm going to do the right thing, and I'm going to put solar. And it was great, man. I got low electric bill. There's only 2 of us. There's no kids. But setting a good example for the kids going forward is totally where I'm at. Totally where I'm at. So I guess I said all this about trash. I got no tolerance for.
Yep.
People with mistreated animals. The third one is totally outside this committee's scope, but it's has to do with abuse of woman, abuse of a woman.
Yep.
Something else I don't have anything. I'll say that to anybody. But we want to make sure that those kids, when they go to the playground, that we can do what we can do, just our little group here. No bullying, clean equipment, swings that aren't broken. I don't know if they even allow seesaws anymore. They're probably outlawed. But everything we can do.
We do. We do.
Sweat the details. I
don't-
know.
and
I
and
just want to amplify it
just
if
so
I
we
can.
don't-
Patsy,
we don't
that's all,
have-
if I can. I'm talking way too much,
No,
man. I've had
you-
too much coffee.
we don't have that many facilities
Yeah.
that like it's not like we're the city where we have 1,000 facilities and we have a playground.
Correct.
So it stays pretty clean.
Yes.
We have
it
some
does.
we have some prizes like Steve showed on that day.
Yeah, like I said, like
My
and
God.
again that's why we're like a potential playground up at Prindle Hill, like a simple one,
Yeah.
like that, but we're that's master plan stuff. Once we get in the master plan, then we can go for it. And that's
How are we, forgive me, represented on master plan? I mean, where does
I'm
this?
the chair of the
partic-
committee, and I'm on this
Yeah.
board. I'm on this commission,
That's
and I'm also the chair of the master plan committee, and so we're pretty well represented. We're very well.
Do not call out a chase.
That's right.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're
guess
strongly
I guess I
represented.
should
All right,
feed
moving.
myself some more coffee, sorry.
That's all right. You're good. Moving on to old business, Healthy Cities Wellness Grant. Just a follow up. I know, Pat, you threw something on Facebook to try and get a public feel for it. And I'll let you elaborate on.
Yeah, so I did the research, and it's a little different than what we normally see here. It's like a really like a I say futuristic, more like a fixed. Anybody who's listening to this can go on Facebook and see the Healthy City. They have images. It's really to get people out to exercise. Just because we're not a city, and the way for someone to come out to do that at one of the, I just can't imagine it being a hit here in Charlton. It's very expensive. The grant itself, because of, I mean, even if we got 50,000, we would still have to probably come up with another $100,000 to be able to make it.
Don't need a few million to make it possible, should I desire, for me to be able to walk from my house to here.
Yeah.
Which
No,
isn't
I mean-
an unreal, you know where I live, it isn't
Yeah.
it's not, we don't have any way to get across Route 20.
Yeah,
So
but right
it's
now,
not fit here, I agree
with
completely.
this particular grant, it just doesn't seem like it's a fit. And there wasn't a bunch of excitement out on it, like
No.
on social media. So pass on that. But we definitely need to just keep our eyes and ears out for grants. Now that we have that recreation and open space plan that that other people in Charlton kind of created for the need. There was a committee formed. There's an open space and recreation committee formed. I didn't even know about it. I was surprised. And so now that we have an actual plan, we're more eligible for grants.
Okay,
So if we do hear one, and I keep my eyes out, but just because of the kind of town we are, we're higher income,
Mhm.
not as diverse to be attractive to get grants. But we still keep eyes out for other ones. But yeah, that doesn't.
What if we applied for the grant and sat on it? Can we do that? Can we sit on it and say, well, we'll act on it, after,
I think
Yeah, but
do
we
they
have to give it-
time limits to be
There's
on those issues?
it's a lot of work to put the application together, put the whole proposal, and for something that I just can't see, even if it was given to us, I can't see it being. I was thinking it's going to be a lot. We're going to have to hire people to maintain it. Like we're going to have. It's one more thing to maintain. I just don't think.
what is
that-
it, 50 grand or something?
No, it's probably like 30 or 40. It could be
Yeah.
more. I'll show it to you after.
Yeah,
like,
it's not,
yeah.
I'll find out.
Yeah, I'll show it to you after what it is. It's a futuristic adult playground kind of thing.
it's not a
It's-
for exercise.
I live in an adult playground, man. My amplifier is Crowns.
No,
So,
like the,
yeah, okay. All right, thank you. Bob.
All right, follow up on New England Seal Coat for pickleball court. I think they're just calling to do a check-in
and they were
more than
good.
anything. Yeah.
Aren't they doing some other business in town while they're at it?
New England Seal Coat, I haven't seen their trucks.
I'm not sure, but
They
I,
might be doing driveway stuff, who knows?
no, I've seen that, but I just recall seeing something in one of the, in fact, I think it's at tomorrow's, isn't it a line item in tomorrow's board meeting? Or maybe it was I saw it in somebody's line item that, somebody is gonna use that new, butyl acrylic way to seal cracks in our roads.
Ah.
It's great, flexes in the
maybe.
wintertime,
Yes,
doesn't get
yes.
peeled by the
Or maybe
plows.
it's them.
Must be with what Nick has presenting something.
I'm
Gotta
just
be.
wondering, is there a way, if, and I know that there were dates scheduled for this, it's gotta be on the board of selectmen.
Oh, all right. We're
Okay.
doing select roads and
Yeah,
within
there
town.
were,
Okay.
it seems to me 5 or 6 roads
So
that
they're
were
doing-
scheduled to be done.
Must be chip seal then as well.
It could be, yeah.
Yeah.
Could be, because it's the same ones that did it last time. They did my street, they're doing my street again, Lord knows why, but I guess I'm not a road engineer, I'm a railroad engineer, so I guess that's why they decided to do it again. So maybe if there's a way we can use them, great. I didn't take any exception to the pickleball court. It seems to me that it's,
Holding up pretty
being
good.
used
No, I
It
think
looks
so.
like
yeah,
it's
for
fine.
alternative purposes that are working out just fine for those kids that are down there using it.
Yeah. without a
It's pretty
doubt.
busy. It's good
Yep.
good league going on down there.
All right, then follow up on the wish list. No one's has got exact costs.
Yeah.
Being softball, soccer, or little league. So
It's hard with summer too.
No, it
Everybody's
is,
so
and
busy.
you know
and
what? And
invitations
these
and-
guys is softball and little league. They're starting up fall ball too soon.
Well, you know,
I
what
know that
about
the signups have come out.
And it will be good to we keep the wish list open, and so then every
Oh,
year we
okay.
ask for a little bit. Like when we do our budgets, our budget's always the exact same every year. So if there's something, it's 10,000 and it's gonna be right, we can add it when we go and we can meet with the budget committee and
Yep.
we can with the finance committee and say, we're this is our capital plan.
Yep.
And this year we want to do a little bit every year and ask for that and when we get a bigger list in numbers, we'll be able to have a meeting and really focus on what's the best way to get through those expenses a
Yeah.
little bit at a time, in the town.
Exactly. I want, and plus I want to utilize that wish list for these leagues too.
I want to, yeah,
Without a doubt.
absolutely.
Without a doubt.
Sure.
So, all right. If no one has anything else, next meeting date be September, because Labor
Are you-
Day is the 7th.
Are y'all in a rush to exit the premises?
No, not yet. I just want to
Okay.
stick to the,
I just need a little help with something outside of.
No
work.
problem.
Okay,
without a doubt.
next meeting,
Yeah, so
I'm
we
open
got
to
Labor
it.
Day's the 7th.
when's old home?
It's the fifth. The fifth will be Old Home Day.
We're having that on Saturday now?
I'm sorry.
Oh, the
That's
sixth?
fixed. You're right.
All right.
Which is the 6th.
Yep. And so date wise, looking at the month. The 21st is fine for me if that works for
It's
everyone.
fine.
Although the 14th might is probably fine too. So whatever works better.
It's monthly, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We don't have- we
we
don't-
should do once.
Do you-
I don't want to skip it.
Oh, no, I don't
Okay,
either.
yeah.
My point was, I'm new.
Yep.
And I don't want to make it of myself, so, would I benefit by asking you all, is there anything that I can learn at these meetings that I can't learn by, getting together, perhaps with you, perhaps with Patsy, walking around somewhere?
No, I mean, I think I just learned kind of as I went. And after we can talk about all like our responsibilities and like they're very specific, like the grounds, the porta potties, and handling issues. So if there is an issue, we would schedule another meeting. If all of a sudden there was a big war down at the down
Little League
well,
field.
Little League or something, right?
softball field,
There
Yeah.
was a huge issue. We would just have a meeting and
Or I
figure
could
it
do an
out.
emergency
But
meeting, we could
The
do.
way we're planning, it's not,
Okay.
it's not like we have applicants coming in, or anything like that. So it doesn't make any sense to just meet. If there's a reason to meet, we'll schedule a meeting.
Correct.
And if you have questions, then reach out to one of us. Not that I know everything.
I don't
No,
either.
I'm very grateful for that. I just didn't know. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, I
So-
think just to keep up with stuff is good to just do once a month, but if like
Because
nothing.
we have bills that are due once a
Yeah,
month
oh,
and
without
that
a
kind of
doubt.
stuff, so.
Yeah.
And in for planning, I think we might have two before the, we had two in the spring, I forget, there was two, one month that we had two because we were scheduling we're team schedule.
Yes.
When we were trying to figure out the team schedule, right, so we had to do two because we had a meeting with like one set of sports and then the other set of sports, and they were long meetings, and that might have been last year too, but
Yeah,
that's the only
See
time.
that coming again this year.
usually it's time consuming with the all presidents
Oh, I
meeting of
could-
the league.
I could work a lot from that.
Yeah.
And
Just-
that's, again, I think that's, was it
Spring.
Yeah.
I'll hear
March,
about it.
April.
I'll hear about it.
Yeah, oh
Without
yeah.
a doubt. Yep.
So do we like the 14th to the 21st better?
You know the way it all or anything, Brad, that you know coming up?
My idea in a way, brother,
Yeah.
is competitive eating.
Okay.
Right in my own dining room.
We'll just do the 14th.
Okay. So
All right, September 14th at 6 o'clock.
May we have it here, any chance? September 14th at 1800.
Do you want to do another in person?
Oh, nice, so a little cool.
um,
Is this out of the
I'm-
way?
Yeah,
fine. I don't
we'll,
care
all
either
right,
way.
we'll
I
do it
mean-
in person again. No problem, I have no problem. I like in person today.
I love seeing you guys, and
Okay.
you, slippery as an eel to see you doing so much. And you have a great boss, and he works your butt off.
No,
Great
and kids in a
Just
family that keep you
Great to
busy.
be
Yeah.
able to see you guys.
So I make a motion that we adjourn the meeting.
Are we gonna have it here next time?
I second that. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, aye. All right, 6:38, the ending of the meeting.